Well, all right, dude. Here you go. I wanted you. I don't know if you remember. Oh no, I don't want that. What I want. That's in a minute. um, I don't know if you remember this sheet right here, but this is what I'm doing. This was on like the first video I sent you. But these are the steps we've done. Like we did the first one already. Your keywords are they're okay. They're actually pretty good from the other guy that built that site. You have a strong call to action on your site. We talked about AdWords, but what I want to talk about today at length is this bottom one, backlinking strategy. And the reason for that, or the reason to go with backlinking and to go through all the steps, it's really complex. Most of the work is finding the appropriate websites to link to your page. Not really link, just mention. Linking is different than blogging and mentioning. And where we're going to be, I have selected these websites for your backlinking. The first one, this this here is a huge international student site. You might think, why? I have nothing to do with it. Yeah, but it's the legitimacy of the website that makes the backlinking effective. This is a 30-year-old international site. It's primarily for people that are considering being educated overseas. So you can look it up if you want to. This one here, the Edge 1550, I actually own this one. In the 90s, this was a radio station's website in Pittsburgh, and I was able to find it. They have really good, strong metrics. Then we have Electrician Talk. That's a real good one for what you do. It's an appropriate topic. LABike.org right here is really good. And then the Growler Guys is up here in Oregon. But you might think, wow, these seem all over the map. Up here we got international students. Here we've got a radio station. Here we got electrician. Here we've got some bicycle thing. But the metrics behind these websites are super powerful, super legitimate, and they're recognized by Google. So, and speaking of Google, let's do this. Okay, so when I Google data cabling San Diego, I'll give you some idea as to why it's important that we're doing this. Okay, so here's data cabling San Diego. There's your maps I've been talking about. And then we move down and see when you backlink, you're looking to get in this area. It's the most important and most permanent area for ranking or get your phone to see Sean's in there. Once you get in this organic area, you're good, real for a long time. Okay, then we go to next. Okay, so just looking where you are. This is actually page 5. See, there you are on page 5. I mean, you were on page like 8. I think I said that in my last video. So the organic, when you continue to backlink on these to your site from those legitimate sites that I showed you earlier, you start to move up. And you're on page 5 now. Okay, now when I change it up here to telephone cabling, we'll take a look at this and see where you end up. Remember, I had data cabling last time. This time I've got telephone cabling. There's Sean right at the top of the list. And let's see, we go down here. We're kind of looking for you. Okay, you're not on page 1 organically. Okay, see, there you are on page 2. It's coming up. And the more backlinking that I do, and you can't do, your other company, I think, did a whole lot of crazy things to you because see your numbers here. They're really, this tells me there's some backlinking going on, but it's not really that consistent. This is real good up here. This is just spamming and those stupid sheets they put out into the China market. I don't know what those guys are doing, but Anyway, so that gives you an idea how that works. Now, one more I want to show you. Now, when I change it to Structured Cablers San Diego, you'll notice here I pick up the map. There's the paper map. There's the listings in the map. And then when I go to More Places, and some people go to more places and some don't, but what I'm looking for is the people that are on deck to end up in the map listings. And if you look down here, there you are. So you're coming up. It takes a while. I know you want it yesterday, like everybody else does, but you're moving up into these areas. And the last thing I want to tell you, dude, if you bring me a referral, like Angel, the Angel body guy, and I get him, I'll just waive your fee and do the work for free. So anyway, that's what I got so far. But it's all right now. What I'm doing is this right here. I'm going to these sites. There's a bit of a process that you have to go through, but you get on these very legitimate sites and you mention Telesystem. Maybe I'll put the actual link to one of your pages, one of your back pages. I move it around a little bit so the robots don't get like what's going on here. So these are the sites that I use. They're all extremely legitimate. Well, that's all I got, dude. Sorry this was so long, like 6 minutes. See ya.